And good evening, everyone, from the Johnson Center on the campus of Oakland City University. It is women's college volleyball tonight. Your Oakland City University Mighty Oaks coming in with a record of 8-8. Take on the Blue Raiders of Lindsey Wilson College. A great season for them as they roll in with a 16-4 mark. I'm Walt Ferber, producer-director David Hose. Thank you for being along with us here tonight. As we do before every match, we had an opportunity to sit down and talk to Allison Mormon, the head coach at Oakland City University, and here is that conversation.
Coach, it is always a pleasure. And I got to say one thing. You're not getting a bunch of cupcakes out on the schedule this year. And it makes us better that we're going to be facing a team tonight that I've done a little research on. They're one of the better squads in the country.
This past preseason, I wanted to play the toughest teams to make us better, just because I knew our conference was so tough. And I mean, we've played the tough teams. This past weekend, we played number 16 and number 23 in the nation, and now we've got Lindsey Wilson, who's receiving votes, and it's just going to make us better as a team.
Well, we're doing some things really, really well right now. What do you see, or what do we need to improve on?
Right now, we just need to get that first ball kill, and that all starts with a pass. If we can get that first ball kill and then just go on a run, I think that the positivity and everything will be on our side. The momentum will be on our side, and we can just run with it.
Well, that sounds good, and it looks like we're not far off. We've got a rotation, and I'm not the sharpest stick in the pile, but I have figured out the basic rotations you use, and we're pretty close to when we click. We're going to be pretty hard to deal with.
Yeah, I keep telling the girls in practice, once everything clicks, I fear for the team that we play, and hopefully that's tonight. Yesterday we had a great practice. We were clicking on all cylinders, and so hopefully that translates into tonight and onto this weekend.
We have, and it's a thing with every squad, but we have been beset with the injury bug this year.
Yeah, we're still dealing with some concussions, and then some really bad shin splints on some girls, and Achilles. So we're figuring out who to put in their spots and letting them rest and heal, so like towards the end of the season they can come back strong.
And we have found out that with the injuries we've had, we've got a little bit of depth there.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted a very competitive, a very deep bench that on any day I can put anybody in and compete, and they've proven it.
It's always a pleasure, Coach. Love our conversations before each match. Certainly best of luck.
Thank you so much.
That is our national anthem as we are just about ready to go here at the Johnson Center on the campus of Oakland City University. Starting lineups are being announced as we speak. Now the Oakland City University Mighty Oaks starting lineup. Number 2, Frago City, a 6'1" junior out of Greece. Number 4, Marley Laycock, a freshman out of Central City, Kentucky. Number 10, Kylie Hosman. Number 11, Ema Hammond. And the head coach, Allison Mormon. Oakland City University in the dark blue uniforms, white script and light blue numerals. The Blue Raiders of Lindsey Wilson College in light blue numerals, light blue uniforms, black pants, white numerals, and white script. Both teams get ready, and we're just about ready for the show to begin. Walt Ferber, producer, director David Hose. Our contest tonight is all Oakland City University events brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Uptown Huntingburg. Tomorrow night, Raider Wednesday. And at 6:15 p.m., we will have an interview at 6:15 Eastern Time with football coach and athletic director Scott Muning of the Southridge Raider football team. Be back with the volleyball squad coming up on Friday as Shawnee State University will be in for an 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central Time game. Oakland City's Libby Meringer will have the serve as that will start our action. Has been the leading server, and that's just a little bit outside. And it will start at 1-0 as Libby will come out of the contest now. And coming in for Oakland City will be Ella Decker, freshman center out of Ohio County, Kentucky. Serve for the Blue Raiders now. There's the set. And the point's going to go to Oakland City University. The kill by Eva Hammond from Ella Decker. And that will knot the contest up at 1-1 as the Mighty Oaks will have the serve back. Point there goes to Lindsey Wilson. Coming back in for Oakland City will be Jana Jasic, the junior out of Belgrade, Serbia. With the serve, Lindsey Wilson. It looks like it's going to be Hannah Kisa with the serve. Two to one, Lindsey Wilson early. Laycock gets a deep dig there. Pretty good block. Oaks keep it alive. Going high up in the air. Getting the kill is Eva Hammond, a sophomore out of Springfield, Illinois. As Hammond took that one from Ella Decker. Macy Knight coming in for Oakland City. The senior out of Grayville, Illinois has the serve. Point goes to Lindsey Wilson. Kill by Vishakaska. Riley Springer had the set. the assist. Coming back in the contest for Oakland City is Hammond. Blue Raiders the serve. And that point will go to Lindsey Wilson at 4-2. Vizikowski with the serve. Laycock trying to get to it, but the point goes to the Blue Raiders. A kill by Vizikowski from Springer. Vizikowski with 225 kills and 23 service aces. Goes back, Laycock digs it out. The big wall there and the block coming in. The point goes to the Blue Raiders. Petrovic has the point. The service error, the attack error by Stark, blocked by Petrovic and also Rainick for the Blue Raiders. That goes off, and the point's going to go to Oakland City University. Eva Hammond gets the kill from Decker, and it's 6-3. Blue Raiders in for the serve is Eva Hammond, the sophomore out of Springfield, Illinois. Oaks get another point. They're back to within 2. It's 6-4 as Libby Merringer comes into the contest for the Oaks. A service ace by Eva Hammond there as Hampton had the miss at the net. Good backcourt dig. Senny getting a piece of it at the net. And Laycock, a great backcourt dig. Back across as the volley continues, and that just rolls over the net. And the point goes to Lindsey Wilson College. 7-4 as Vizikowski gets the kill from Riley Springer. Serve goes back. That is a service error by Momo Hampton. And it's 7-5, the Oaks back to within a couple. Oakland City's comes in and has the serve now. Quick one back over by Merringer. Point goes to Oakland City. And it's a 1-point contest at 7-6. Eleanor Stark with the serve. That was a kill by Libby Merringer. Stark has a good serve. Dug out there by the Oaks. Merringer with the set. Finesse point by Kylie Hassman. Stark continues with the serve. 14 service aces coming into the contest for her. Goes into the back row. And trying to dig it out was Jasek, not able to do so. So it is 8-7. The serve will go back to Lindsey Wilson. Service ace. That was about 6 inches in from the back line, and it's 9-7. 9-7 the score. Merringer with the set. Fargo Senny close, but a little bit out of bounds. 10-7, Lindsey Wilson. Blue Raiders maintain the serve. Laycock digs it, but the ball goes out of bounds. And it's 11-7 and a pretty good run by the Blue Raiders. Maringer brings it out. Point goes to Lindsey Wilson. Tack air by Hossman, the block by Springer and Saka for Lindsey Wilson. Point goes back to Oakland City, so they get it back to a 4-point contest at 12-8. Hossman had the kill from Libby Maringer on that one. As Laycock will come out of the contest. City with a good serve, but the kill going to Lindsey Wilson, and it is 13-8. Laycock back in for Fargo City. As it stays to 12-8, Lindsey brings in Brooke Robinson. There's Maringer. And Maringer gets the kill for Oakland City. Back to a 4-point contest at 13-9. Libby Maringer coming up with the serve for the Mighty Oaks. 31 service aces for her, a big leader in that category for Oakland City University, so Maringer gets it. Oaks trying to keep it alive. Free ball over by Oakland City, and the point will go to the Oaks. Ella Decker back in for Oakland City for Libby Maringer. And a bad set by Brooke Robinson. Free ball over by the Oaks. And a howitzer down, couldn't be gotten in the back row. The point goes to Lindsey Wilson, 15-9 Blue Raiders. Timeout called by Coach Mormon. We'll take time to take a break. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on DNCCAA.org.
The value of champions character across all institutions is a message that we can all get behind.
The purpose.
Back of the Johnson Center. And it is 15-9, the Blue Raiders. Vishikowski with 3 kills to pace them, including the last one. Oakland City, 2 kills for Hosman. Back row dig. Finesse over by DeShawna Foster. And that is going to be in, and the point goes to Oakland City. Pardon me, the point goes to Brescia. Vishikowski makes it 15-9 with that one. And the Oaks fight back. Eva Hammond from Ella Decker will make it 16-10. Lindsey Wilson. With the serve, Kylie Hospital, the junior of Grayville, Illinois. Laycock with a great dig, gets the ball over with a free shot. Free went over by the Oaks. And the point goes to Lindsey Wilson. 17-10 is the score. In the contest for Oakland City is Jasic, the junior out of Belgrade, Serbia. With the serve for Lindsey Wilson is Riley Springer, the freshman out of Newburgh, Indiana. So Riley Springer has the serve. I think that's out of bounds. It is. Point goes to Oakland City. Senny coming in the contest for the Oaks. Also Macy Knight coming in. Macy Knight will have the serve. Two service aces for her. That's a good serve. Make it 3. Service ace for Knight. And it's 17-12. Knight serving again. Senny got high in the air. The young lady from Greece puts that kill down to make it 17-13. Good back, deep serve. Oaks keep it alive. Getting it back over is Hausman. Senny gets it over for the Oaks. And a great wall there of Hausman and Senny. And it's back to a 3-point contest at 17-14. Macy Knight with 3 straight points for the Oaks serving. Backcourt dig. Digging down and making a really good effort there was Macy Knight, but the point is going to go to the Blue Raiders as Deshauna Foster will come in now for the Oaks. Will come out for the Oaks. Foster in and Blumenberg in for Lindsey Wilson. As that's going to go out of bounds and make it 18-15. With the serve is Eva Hamill, the sophomore from Springfield, Illinois. Laycock got a good dig. And is out of bounds. Point goes to Oakland City University. Blumenberg, who just came in, has an attack here, and it's 18-16. The Oaks are back to within 2. Hammond with the serve. Laycock digs that one off the howitzer. Threw it over by Laycock. And that point's going to go to Lindsey Wilson. 19-16 is the score. Here in set number 1, brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Uptown Huntingburg. And that an error by the Oaks will allow the point. 20-16 now. Good piece of finesse. Laycock gets that one out. There's Maringer. And the point's going to go to Oakland City University. Oaks have the serve. Eleanor Stark with the serve for the Oaks. Senny having a nice night, high up in the air, and whops that one down. 20-18, the Oaks are back to within 2. The attack error by Saka. Maringer gets a piece of it, and Libby getting a piece of it allowed Hammond to get it over. Senny puts it down, it's blocked. Maringer gets a set, and that one goes in the net. Good shot by Hammond, but it goes into the net. An attack error by her. 21-18 the score. Blue Raiders are up by 3 here in set 1. Layla Ho-Young, a freshman out of Brentwood, Tennessee, has the serve. Backcourt dig, Maringer with the set. That goes into the net. Blumenberg puts it into the net. It's 21-18. Deshauna Foster comes in now for Laycock. A big front line. Foster's been incredible in the middle for the Oaks this year. Farago Senny with the serve. Foster gets a piece of it. Will they get a free one over? Yeah, they will. That came back down. It's a game of inches sometime. And that point goes to Oakland City. It's back to a 1-point game. Timeout, Lindsey Wilson. A close first set underway. The Blue Raiders up by 1. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on theNCCAA.org. We're back. Vishakowski has 5 kills for Lindsey Wilson. Eva Hammond, 4 kills for Oakland City. Ranick hitting .667 for Lindsey Wilson. Libby Maringer, .667 for the Mighty Oaks. As that one goes out of bounds, and you know what, friends? We're tied. The Mighty Oaks have battled back and have tied the contest at 21. Frago Senny has the serve for the Mighty Oaks. 14 service aces coming into tonight. Good dig. It's over, but the point's going to go to the Blue Raiders, and they're up 22-21. Marley Laycock back in, the freshman out of Central City, Kentucky, for Frago Senny. The serve goes to the Blue Raiders. Maringer to Foster, and she'll punch that one out of bounds. An error there by Deshauna Foster. Brooke Robinson has the serve for Lindsey Wilson. 6 service aces for her coming in. Merringer. And that one goes in the net by Hossman. It's 24-21 and set point for Lindsey Wilson. Robinson trying to go 3 straight. And a timeout is called by Oakland City. They're down 24-21 here in the first set. It is set point. We're breaking. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on thNCCAA.org. Robinson serving for Lindsey Wilson. It is a set point. 24-21 as the Oaks try to stay alive in the first set. Backcourt dig. There's Merringer. Quick set over. Outstanding work by the libero. As this time, Merringer with the quick punch over gives the Oaks the point. And it's 24-22. And Libby Merringer, the best server on the Oaks. 31 service aces coming in, will have the serve for Oakland City University. And another timeout, this time called by the Blue Raiders of Lindsey Wilson. We'll break. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on DNCCAA. Libby Merringer, 31 service aces coming in. The junior out of Jasper, Indiana, has the serve. Trying to get it to a 1-point contest. That is, I think, out of bounds. No, point's going to go to Lindsey Wilson. And that's the first set. As the first set goes to Lindsey Wilson with a final of 25-22. Second set coming up momentarily, as right now the Blue Raiders up 1-0. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on thNCCAA.org. Back at the Johnson Center on the campus of Oakland City University, Lindsey Wilson takes the first set, 25-22. Our leaders kills Lindsey Wilson. Ola Vishikowski with 6. Sofia Jevic with 3. Mariah Rayonik with 2. And Abe Beltran-Saka with 2 for Oakland City. Eva Hammond 4. Kylie Hosman 3. Libby Merringer 3. And Thrago Sini has 1. Hitting. Rayonik with 667 for the Blue Raiders. Jevic 429. Vishikowski 364 and Saka at 250. Oakland City, Libby Merringer hitting 750. Eva Hammond 400. Eleanor Stark minus 143 and Kylie Hosman minus 250. Assist 11 for Riley Springer for Lindsey Wilson. Ella Decker has 4 for Oakland City University. Service aces, 2 for Hyung of Lindsey Wilson. Macy Knight and Eva Hammond have 1 each for Oakland City. Blocks, Springer, Saka, Pjevic, and Rayonik 1 for Lindsey Wilson. Oaks do not have any. Diggs, Momo Hampton with 6 for the Blue Raiders. Marley Laycock and Eva Hammond have 3 each for Oakland City University. Points, Vishikowski 7 for Lindsey Wilson. Eva Hammond has 5 for Oakland City University. Lindsey Wilson has the serve as we start set number 2. Point's going to go to Oakland City University. And the Oaks start set 2 with a 1-0 advantage. Merringer with the serve. 31 service aces, and that point's going to go to Oakland City. And it's 2-0. Mighty Oaks. Rayonik attack error to make it 2-0. Merringer serving once again. Junior out of Jasper, Indiana. Foster getting high up in the air as it's Foster and Hosman up there with the block. And it's 3-0. Oakland City University. They're down 1-0. Merringer continues for the Mighty Oaks and puts that one in the net to service error. 3-1 is the score. Getting ready to serve. Vishikowski, who does about everything for Lindsey Wilson and does it well. It's dug out. Laycock goes back and gets it. And the point goes to OCU. Eva Hammond, the sophomore out of Springfield, Illinois, will make it 4-1 Oakland City. Oaks will have the serve. Wiping some perspiration off. Gaslight Pizza and Grill, our sponsor for all Oakland City University athletics. A Raider Wednesday coming up tomorrow, as it will be Scott Buning and the Southridge High School football team. Mighty Oaks Monday coming back next Monday with the cross-country team, and also athletic director T. Ray Fletcher talking about the athletic auction. Point goes to Lindsey Wilson. Mariah Rayonik with the kill from Springer. And it's 4-2. Jasek coming into contest for Oakland City University. And that's going to be a point to Oakland City on a service error, as that service error was to Hampton, the junior out of Napoleon, Michigan. So it's 5-2 Oaks. Setting with the serve. Good one, deep one. Pretty good volley going on. Backcourt dig by the Oaks. There's some good one going. And it's going to continue right down the line, but going to be out just a little bit as the point goes to Lindsey Wilson in the contest. Who Young for Lindsey Wilson. And she is going to have the serve. 14 service aces for her coming in. Young out of Brentwood, Tennessee. That point's going to go to Lindsey Wilson. And this one tightening up as it's now 5-4. As Hu Young gets the service ace. As Jasek unable to corral that one. I think it was tapped. We'll see here. No, they're going to call it Lindsey Wilson with the point, and it's 5-5. So they have tied it back up. Hu Young again with the serve. Blue Raiders 16-4. And that goes off of Hu Young, out of bounds, and the Oaks back up 6-5. And the serve goes back to Oakland City University. Maringer with the serve, and a service error for the Oaks. Robinson back in for the Blue Raiders for Ronenberg. Serve goes to Robinson, the freshman from Lancaster, Tennessee. Now somehow Oakland City keeps that alive, and Seti sticking with it. Thrago Seti gets the point, gets the kill for Oakland City University. And Oakland City goes back up 7-6. Kylie Hossman in the contest for the Oaks. Backcourt dig. Point goes to Lindsey Wilson, and it's 7-7. Killed by Bertrand Saka. Serve goes back to the Blue Raiders. At the serve, Judd. Maringer with the set. Wow, that's an impressive front line. Wyszykowski does everything. She got the block there. The senior from Poland has been impressive, as we were told she would be. 8-7, Lindsey Wilson grabs the lead. Point once again goes to Lindsey Wilson. They're on a run, and they're up 9-7 here in the second set. Wyszykowski gets the kill from Riley Springer. Serve to Lindsey Wilson. Hanakisa, the freshman, with the serve. Laycock gets it over. That's a hard one. It's going to be a point to Lindsey Wilson. And a timeout call by Oakland City University. Now, the Oaks had an early lead, but the Blue Raiders have bounced back. We'll take a break. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on DNCCAA. Back at the Johnson Center, Oaks looked good early, but Lindsey Wilson, especially behind the young lady, the senior from Poland, Wyszykowski, has got it back to a 10-7 Lindsey Wilson lead. Blue Raiders with the serve, and that is a service error by Saka. And the Oaks have the serve. Dragoseni with the serve. 6'1" junior from Greece. And that one goes into the net. It's a little off balance. The Lindsey Wilson player was on that one. I believe that was Robinson. 10-9. Senny tries to get it tied up with the serve. Good serve. But a better kill by Lindsey Wilson. Wyszykowski, of course. 11-9 is the score. The Blue Raiders have the serve. Riley Springer with the serve for the Blue Raiders from Columbia, Kentucky. But not a bad effort there from Deshauna Foster. As that makes it 11-10, the Oaks serving and a chance to tie it up. Oaks with the serve. I believe that's Libby Merringer. Leading the Oaks in service aces. Good backcourt dig. Coming back. That one goes in the net. And makes it 12-10. Tack error by Eva Hammond. Lindsey Wilson brings Ava Blumenberg back in. While Ola Wyszykowski has the serve for Lindsey Wilson. Good block by the Blue Raiders. Volley going. Laycock going deep to get that one to keep it alive. Backcourt dig by the Blue Raiders. Good backcourt dig by the Oaks. Cross-court shot by Oakland City's Hammond. It's one heck of a volley here. Good backcourt dig. Foster gets it set up. Free ball over by the Oaks. And it continues. Laycock sets it up. And that is just a little bit out. 13-10 Blue Raiders. In set number 2, they won the first set 25-22. Wyszykowski with the serve. 23 service aces coming in. The young lady out of Poland, that's a service error though. And that gets Oakland City back to within 2 with 13-11. Kylie Hospital, the junior out of Grayville, Illinois, will have the serve for OCU. Backcourt dig by Hampton. That point is going to go to Lindsey Wilson. Rayonik from Riley Springer. And Hampton, the libero, will have the serve for Lindsey Wilson. Answer from Oakland City will make it 14-12. Back to a 2-point contest. Coming up with the serve for the Oaks, Macy Knight, the senior out of Grayville, Illinois. Already has a service ace tonight. That's a little bit out of bounds. And a service error makes it 15-12. Layla Ho-Young, the freshman from Brentwood, Tennessee, back in for the Blue Raiders. We out there by Hampton. Laycock keeps it alive. Quick move over by Springer. Out of bounds, and the point goes to Oakland City University. 15-13. The Oaks back to within 2. Blumenberg with the attack there as Libby Meringer comes in for the Oaks and will be serving. The best weapon that the Oaks have in serving, but the point as Laycock dove for it there for Oakland City. Made a great effort, but couldn't quite get there. As coming in for the Blue Raiders, Brooke Robinson, the freshman from Lacegasas, Tennessee. Robinson with the serve. She is a freshman. Meringer sets. Wow. High up in the air. I think that was Saka that got it. Anna Clara Saka, the freshman from Brazil. Attack air by Senni. Saka and Springer on the block. Each getting a half block on that. And it's 17-13 Blue Raiders. The serve, Robinson continuing. Out of bounds by Eleanor Stark. And it's 18-13 Blue Raiders. Robinson continuing with the serve for Lindsey Wilson. 6 service aces for Robinson. That point's going to go to the Oaks. Service error by Robinson. Going out is Jasek. Coming in is Hossman for Oakland City, and the Oaks have the serve. Dug out by Hampton. Free ball over by the Blue Raiders. And that one's going to go off of Hossman, out of bounds, and it's 19-14. Blue Raiders. Coming in for the Blue Raiders is Pesvich. As they're looking for point number 20 coming up here. And they're going to get it. Who else but Mishakowski for the Blue Raiders. 20-14 timeout Oakland City. And right now the Blue Raiders up 1-0 and up 20-14 in set 2. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on theNCCAA.org. 20-14, Vishikowski, 11 kills for Lindsey Wilson. Eva Hammond, 7 for Oakland City. Blue Raiders have the serve. Oh, what a front line the Blue Raiders have. Pezic ends up getting the block on that one. And it's 21-14. Seni making a good job from the front line, got the right angle as Fargo City gets that one from Libby Merringer, and it's 21-15. Seni has the serve for the Oaks. One of the real leaders on this team. That was a really nice job by Springer, but put it right down the line. 22-15 Blue Raiders. With the serve for Lindsey Wilson will be Riley Springer, the freshman center out of Castle High School and Newburgh, Indiana. 7 service aces for her, and she's done a great job. That's almost another one, but a good dig out by Laycock. And once again, high in the air is Pezic for Lindsey Wilson, the young lady out of Serbia. Makes it 23-15 as the Blue Raiders try to get it to set point. Riley Springer still serving. Castle High School, a great program. Oaks keep that one alive. Merringer gets a piece of it. That is going into the back row, and Freeman over by the Oaks. Laycock gets into points going to Oakland City University on that. They get it back to 23-16. So the Oaks trying to go on a run here with Merringer. Backcourt dig by Hampton. Merringer going back. Blue Raiders get a free one over. They are awfully good. There's Merringer again to Foster. Deshauna Foster using the finesse for the point. And it's 23-17 as Merringer will continue with the serves. By far leading the team. One of the top in the conference with 31 service aces coming in. Dug out by Hampton. And that is now going to be set point for Lindsey Wilson. Making it 24-17. And insult to error, you got Vishikowski coming in with the serve. She does everything well. 14 service aces for her. The senior from Poland for Lindsey Wilson. Oaks kept it alive for a little bit, but that's going to give set 2 to Lindsey Wilson. 25-17 on set 2. When we come back, we'll have set 3 coming up, with the Blue Raiders up 2-0. We'll break. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on DNCCAA.org. We're back, ready for set number 3. As we look at the leaders in the contest, Vichikowski has just been crazy for Lindsey Wilson. 11 kills. Sedgwick has 6.5 for Oakland City. Eva Hammond with 7 Libby Merringer. Let's try that. That's points. Let's go back up to the kills. Vichikowski with 9. Saka with 5 for Oakland City. Hammond with 6. Libby Merringer with 3. Hitting, Pejic 444 along with Saka 444 for Lindsey Wilson. Rayonik at 429. Libby Merringer hitting at 600 for Oakland City. Eva Hammond at 048. Assist, Riley Springer has 17 for Lindsey Wilson. Oakland City, Ella Decker with 6. Libby Merringer with 4. Service aces, Layla Young has 3 for Lindsey Wilson. Macy Knight and Eva Hammond have 1 each for Oakland City. Blocks, Pejic has 5 for Lindsey Wilson. Vichikowski and Springer have 3. Deshauna Foster and Kylie Hossman have 1 each for Oakland City. Momo Hampton, 7 digs for Lindsey Wilson. Marley Laycock and Eleanor Stark and Eva Hammond all have 5 for Oakland City University. Points, Vichikowski leading Lindsey Wilson with 11. Pejic with 6.5. Saka with 6. Rayonik with 5 for Oakland City. Hammond has 7. Libby Merringer 3. Deshauna Foster has 2.5. As we're ready now for the third set, Mr. Obvious, Oakland City has to win the third set or the match is over. Hammond, Merringer, Stark, Knight, Foster, and Laycock out there for Oakland City. Robinson, Pejic, Rayonik, Hampton, Vichikowski, and Springer for Lindsey Wilson. Libby Merringer has the serve as we start set 3 for Oakland City University. Libby's played well. She's very steady on this Oak squad. Merringer with the set. From the backcourt, not a bad job there by Stark. Points going to go to Oakland City, and they start off the third set the way they need to. 1-0 to score. The score, a bad set there by Rayonik for Lindsey Wilson. Merringer continues her serve. Her mother, a former women's basketball coach here at OCU. Well, Merringer diving, trying to get to it, but the point's going to go to the Blue Raiders. Vichikowski will have the serve for the Blue Raiders. 23 service aces for her coming into tonight. The senior from Poland. With backcourt dig, that's Merringer. And fighting right through it is Hammond, the sophomore out of Springfield, Illinois. It's 2-1. Oakland City has the advantage. Macy Knight, a senior from Grayville, Illinois, has the serve. Point is going to go to Lindsey Wilson in Jasek for Oakland City. Macy Knight will sit down, and we're knotted up at 2. Was a service error, by the way, by Macy Knight for the point. Hampton, the junior out of Napoleon, Missouri, has the serve. Merringer gets a piece up. Free ball over by the Oaks. Stark got it over. Merringer gets the dig. Laycock. And that goes into the net. Very few timing errors, as that is Hana Kisa, freshman from Tampa, Florida, had the attack error. Thrago Seni comes in for Oakland City University. 3-2 Oaks. As with the serve will be Jacek, the junior out of Belgrade, Serbia. Nope, my bad. Good block wall. A Stark got a piece. Maringer. It's dug back up. Oaks keep it alive. Sonny gets the dig. Stark got it over. Maringer gets it up. Sonny puts it up. It continues. Maringer, block, and the point. Saka put it where they weren't. And it's tied at 3. As Laycock will come in. I do believe in Deshauna Foster will come out. Serve. Deering in for Oakland City. A little bit out. And the point goes to Lindsey Wilson. They're up 4-3. So they have grabbed the lead. And the serve is with Lindsey Wilson. Maringer. That was Hammond. They got a piece of it, and the point's going to go to Lindsey Wilson. Kisa gets the kill from Momo Hampton, and it's 5-3. Lindsey Wilson. Lindsey Wilson has the serve. That's Hu Yang with the serve. Free ball over by Stark. Maringer getting a piece of it. You can't blame Hammond for that try as she comes into the scorer's bench to try to get that one, but the point will go to Lindsey Wilson, and it is 6-3, the kill by Kisa. Maringer will wipe off the perspiration. Both sets have gone to Lindsey Wilson, 25-22, 25-17. Hu Yang with the serve for the Blue Raiders. Maringer sets it up. Laycock with the dig. Maringer. Good job, and the point goes to Oakland City University. The kill by Eva Hammond from Libby Maringer. Oakland City will have the serve. They're down 6-4 in this all-important third set. Hammond, the sophomore from Springfield, Illinois, with the serve. And the point and the kill goes to Lindsey Wilson. Hannah Kisa with the kill. Vaughn in. Decker in for Oakland City University. 7-4. City won. The Oaks needed one in the worst possible way. Gets the kill. Great young lady from Greece. Macy Knight back in for the Mighty Oaks. It's 7-5. The Oaks have the serve. That's Stark with the serve. Stark gets a backcourt dig. Keep it alive. And somehow or another, with grit, Macy Knight puts it over, and none of three Blue Raiders could control it And the Oaks are to within 1 at 7-6. With the serve, Eleanor Stark. That's a good serve. But dug out there by the Raiders. And the point goes to the Blue Raiders. 8-6. The kill by Riley Springer. Serve goes back to the Blue Raiders. Eight to 6 in set 3. Blue Raiders win this, they win the match. Stark digs it out. Seti, but the wall, that big impressive front wall. Pevchik from Serbia, I think, was the one that got it. Blocked by Pevchik and also Vyshikowski. That is an imposing combination there. And it is 9-6. Lindsey Wilson with the serve. Good dig by the Oaks. Great block by the Blue Raiders. Laycock gets it. Stark free ball over. Point goes to Oakland City. One of the few times Pevchik has made an error tonight. 9-7. Fargo City has the serve for the Oaks. Vyshikowski with the attack error. Service error by Fargo City. 10-7. Rainick in for Lindsey Wilson as they're up 10-7. Service error gets the Oaks back to within 2 at 10-8. Merringer back in, Hammond back in for Oakland City. Decker out, Abigail Vaughn out for Oakland City. Libby Merringer has the serve for the Oaks. She needs a run here. Once again, the best at service for the Oaks. Foster high up in the air, but that goes out of bounds, and the point goes to the Blue Raiders. They're up 11-8 here in the third set. Hanakisa in for Lindsey Wilson. Stark backcourt dig to Merringer. Somehow or another, they keep it alive, but the point goes to Lindsey Wilson, and it's 12-8. As the kill was by Kisa from Vyshikowski. Vyshikowski, one of the best players I've seen this year. Also, well, up there in a lot of categories. Pekic up there high for the block for Oakland City. It's 13-8 now. Lindsey Wilson. Vyshikowski with the serve. Attack error by Hammond. The block by Pashik and Rayonik for Lindsey Wilson. Stark backcourt dig. And that was Merringer to Foster. Merringer again sets it up. Free went over. Merringer sets it again. Laycock to the far side. And the point goes to Oakland City University. Now 13-9 here in set 3. With the serve, Macy Knight for Oakland City. Couple of service aces for her. She has 8 kills going into this year also. Macy Knight is senior out of Grayville, Illinois. And it's 13-9. Well, that's a service ace. Oaks back within 3 at 13-10. Knight will have the serve for the Mighty Oaks. With a pretty good serve, too, and that's going to be a service ace for her. And it's 13-11. So the lead is down to 2 as the Oaks try to battle back to take set 3. 5'10" outside hitter from Grayville, Illinois. That back to Hampton. Laycock digging it out to Merringer. Point goes to Oakland City University as Merringer got it to Stark, and it's 13-12. Macy Knight with the serve, trying to tie this thing up at 13 here in set 3. Hampton digs it out. Merringer digs it for the Oaks. Laycock. And that had some juice on it from Eva Hammond. The sophomore from Springfield. Timeout. Lindsey Wilson tied at 13 in set 3. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on thNCCAA.org.
The value of Champions of Character across all institutions is a message that we can all get behind.
The purpose behind Champions of Character is to have that student-athlete experience be one of growth.
Men's basketball on campus, we make sure that we give back with a smile and with a purpose.
Our goal as coaches is for our players to leave being better men, better husbands, better fathers, and better members in their community.
NAIA is Champions of Character.
Tied at 13, the Oaks have fought their way back, and Oakland City will have the serve out of the timeout. Macy Knight with the serve for the Oaks. She gets the backcourt dig to Merringer to Foster. And she's up there to put it back down. When she's on, Deshauna Foster is one outstanding young lady. Deshauna Foster, 62 kills coming in. 13 solo blocks. Libby Merringer. Dig by Merringer. Laycock gets under it. Free ball over by the Oaks. Laycock gets a piece of it. High in the rafters, free ball over by Foster for the Oaks. And that was missed. I guess it may have been tipped by Merringer. They tipped it out of bounds. And we're tied at 14. The kill by Pevjic from Riley Springer. With the serve, Momo Hampton. Merringer. And that was Eva Hammond. The point goes to Oakland City University. Ashley Deering, the freshman out of Wright High School in Evansville, in for Oakland City. Fargo City in 15-14, the Oaks by 1. Deering has the serve. A freshman who's really played well and puts that one in the net. 15 all. Foster back in for the Oaks. Now Foster, Laycock in for Oakland City. Hu Yang in for Lindsey Wilson. That's a service ace. And it is 16-15. Lindsey Wilson. And of course, that's Vyshikowski that gets the service ace. One of the best I've seen this year. But this time she proves she's human. And as a service error, pardon me, that was not Vyshikowski, that was Layla Huyong who just came in and had the service error there. Oakland City with the serve. Eva Hammond, service ace for Hammond. 17-16 Oakland City. Eva Hammond, the sophomore out of Springfield, Illinois, will have the serve. That's just in. Tapped by the Oaks. Tied at 17. Vaughn and Decker in for Oakland City. Merringer sets down, as does Eva Hammond. Knotted up at 17, the serve for the Blue Raiders. They're tied with Oakland City in this. Service ace, they took a shot on that one, it was in. Brooke Robinson with the service ace for the Blue Raiders. And it is 18-17, Lindsey Wilson. Stark gets a piece of it. Comes right back to Stark. And that point's going to go to Lindsey Wilson as Vyshikowski does what she does. Coming in, 229 kills. That's going to be a timeout by Oakland City. 19-17. Blue Raiders up in the third. We'll take a break. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on dnccaa.org. It is Lindsey Wilson continuing with the serve. Vyshikowski on the night, 11 kills, 1 assist, 1 ace, 11 digs, 3 block assists, and 13.5 points. She has had an excellent, excellent evening. Brooke Robinson with the serve, and the point goes to the Blue Raiders. It is now 20-17. Blue Raiders in the third. Service error by Robinson. Point goes to the Oaks. Eleanor Stark, the junior from St. Louis, will have the serve. Macy Knight in for the Oaks for Jasek. Out of bounds. Point goes to Oakland City University. Attack air by Brooke Robinson makes it 20-19. The Oaks are within 1. Stark with the serve. 17 service aces for her for the year. And 3 straight points for Knight. Ties the contest up at 20. So a very pivotal point in this match right now with Macy Knight serving. for the Mighty Oaks. Momo got the dig. Fargo City up with a nice hit for the Oaks. And Frago and Abigail Vaughn, I think that may have been Vaughn, the senior out of Springfield, Illinois, that got it. Vishakowski with the attack there. Senny and Vaughn up on the block, and it's 21-20, Oakland City. 22 for Oakland City, as that was Macy Knight up there, and that's going to take Lindsey Wilson to a timeout. Oaks up 22-20 and set 3 down 2-0. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on theNCCAA.org. We're back. Eleanor Stark with the serve. Mighty Oaks up by 2 in set 3, 22-20. Oaks keep it alive. Good free one over by Vaughn. Good dig there by Decker. Quick one over, a good one by Springer. Laycock gets underneath and got it over. Laycock gets it again. Laycock again with the dig. Punched over by Vaughn, but Lindsey Wilson sticks with it. The kill by Brooke Robinson from Riley Springer, and it's 22-21. Saka, the freshman from Brazil, with the serve, and a chance to tie up set 3 at 22. Dug out by Laycock. Point goes to the Blue Raiders. 22-22. Attack air by Knight. Blocked by Pevchik and Riley Springer of the Blue Raiders, and it's 22 all. The serve for the Blue Raiders to take the lead. Set there by Decker, who's been doing a good job, but the point goes to Lindsey Wilson, 23-22. Lindsey Wilson, they're serving to get to match point. We'll break again. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on theNCCAA.org. Big point coming up here to get Lindsey Wilson to match point. Not so fast. Abigail Vaughn, the senior from Lawrenceville, Illinois, the kill. That's from Ella Decker, and we're tied at 23. Thragoseti, the junior from Greece, trying to give Oakland City the lead back in set 3. It is 23-23. Service ace by the young lady from Greece. 24-23 Oaks, and the Oaks are fighting for set point. They get this, it would put them down 2-1. Thragoseti in the net. And we're tied at 24. Laycock back in for the Oaks for Seti. Raonic back in for the Blue Raiders. Blue Raiders with the set to put them up by 1. That's a service error. So it is 25-24 Oaks. Set point for Oakland City University. And coming in to do the serve as the best server, 31 service aces for Libby Meringer, the setter from Jasper, Indiana, the chance to give the Mighty Oaks set 3 here tonight and keep this match going. Laycock digs it out. Meringer. It's put back. Free one over by Hammond. That goes Laycock, a piece of it. Meringer in the net. And that goes out of bounds. Point to Lindsey Wilson. And we're tied at 25. So the set point going by the board. And it's not good news when you see Vishakovsky going back there to serve for Lindsey Wilson. 23 service aces. Good backcourt dig. There's Meringer to Foster. Free one over. Stark gets it to Meringer. Point goes to Oakland City. As that was Hammond. Hammond with the kill from Libby Meringer. Set point for the Oaks. They get it! They get it! Deshauna Foster in the air for Oakland City, and the Oaks have taken set 3, 27-25 against one of the top teams in the country, Lindsey Wilson College. We'll take a break. We're going to have a set 4 coming up when we come back. This contest brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Uptown Huntingburg. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on the NCCAA.org. back at the Johnson Center, set 4 coming up. Lindsey Wilson won the first 25-22, the second 25-17. Oakland City's come back and take the third 27-25. So Oakland City wins the fourth set. We would go to a fifth set dash to 15. As far as our leaders, kills. Ola Vishikowski, 12 for Lindsey Wilson. Eva Hammond, 12 for Oakland City. Pejic has hit 583 for Lindsey Wilson. Libby Merringer, 500 for Oakland City assist. Riley Springer has 27 of them for the Blue Raiders. For the Mighty Oaks, Ella Decker and Libby Merringer have 9 each. Service aces, Hu Yang with 4 for Lindsey Wilson. Macy Knight with 3. Eva Hammond with 2. Frago Ceni with 1 for Oakland City. Total blocks, 8 for Pejic. For Lindsey Wilson, 5 for Saka. Vishikowski with 5 and Springer with 5 for Oakland City. Deshauna Foster, 2. Frago Ceni has 2. Macy Knight and Kylie Hossman have 1 each. Diggs. Momo Hampton with 13 for Lindsey Wilson, while Vishikowski has 11 for Oakland City. Marley Laycock has 13, and Eleanor Stark has 6. Lindsey Wilson will serve as we start the fourth set. Riley Springer, the freshman center out of Newburgh, Indiana, will have the serve. Merringer to Foster, and the point's going to go to the Blue Raiders. 1-0. Tack air by Deshauna Foster. Pevchik and Vishikowski have the block for the Blue Raiders. Springer again with the serve. Service ace for Springer. And it's 2-0 Lindsey Wilson. Springer with the serve once again. 7 service aces for her coming into tonight. Merringer. Point's going to go to Oakland City on that one. The kill by Macy Knight from Libby Merringer makes it 2-1. Oaks, Merringer has the serve. That is dug out by Mo Hampton. Laycock with one heck of a dig there. Springer comes back, and the point is answered in the fourth set by the Blue Raiders of Lindsey Wilson. The kill by Vishikowski. Now there's a surprise. Riley Springer with the assist, and it's 3-1 as Vishikowski, senior from Poland, will come in. She just flat out does everything. 23 service aces for her. Three to 1 here in set number 4. Foster puts just the right amount of oomph on that one, and it is 3-2. The shot of Foster from Libby Merringer on that one. And it's 3-2, and the Oaks have the serve as they're looking to tie this contest up. Little communications there. Laycock and Macy Knight, 4-2 Blue Raiders. With the serve, junior Momo Hampton. .21 service aces for Hampton. Merringer sets it up. That was a nice block by Lindsey Wilson, but the point is going to go to Oakland City University. to make it 4-3. The Oaks are down by 1. Deshauna Foster getting the kill. Ashley Deering in for Oakland City. Freshman out of Wright High School in Evansville. Backcourt dig by the Oaks. Free went over. Hampton with the dig. Point, it's out, so the point's going to go to Oakland City. And it is tied at 4. Attack air by Saka for the Blue Raiders. That's dug out. Merringer comes on the near side. Start getting it over. That does not happen often. That one went off of Merringer. Ho Young in for the Blue Raiders. For Rayonic in. And with the serve, Layla Ho Young, the freshman out of Brentwood, Tennessee. Nice dig. Oaks trying to keep it alive. Free went over. Oaks got a piece. Senny got it over. Merringer getting it over that time. That goes, point goes to the Blue Raiders. Right down the far side. Killed by Hannah Kisu from Riley Springer. And it is 6-4. Blue Raiders of Lindsey Wilson College. Young with the serve. Good smack that's dug out by Fishikowski. Merringer. That's a use of some finesse. It is 6-5 as Eva Hammond gets the kill from Libby Merringer. And the Lindsey Wilson lead is at 1. As Oakland City will have the serve. This has turned into being one outstanding match as Lindsey Wilson College getting votes in the NAIA Top 20. And Oakland City's battled them tooth. Good job, David. Do you get the kill on that? David Ho's right by me, knocking that one back into play, and it's 6-6. Oakland City has tied it up as Eva Hammond gets the service ace. But that is bounced back. Riley Springer for the Blue Raiders gets the point. 7-6, Blue Raiders go up by 1. Brooke Robinson, the freshman, out of Lancaster, Tennessee, will have the serve. 6 service aces for her this year. Backcourt dig by Stark. But that point goes to the Oaks. Vaughn is in as Decker is in for Oakland City. Farago said he got that kill from Ella Decker. And it's 7-all. Oaks with the serve. Blue Raiders keep it alive. Point goes by to the Oaks. Macy Knight from Ella Decker makes it 8-7. Oakland City University here in the 4th set. That goes to the Blue Raiders as that just hung on the net. Saka with the kill from Riley Springer. Pevchik in for the Blue Raiders. Blue Raiders have the serve. It is 8-all. Oaks goes into the rafters. Oaks trying to keep it alive. Free ball over, and they do. But the chance to set it up, and that is out of bounds by Brooke Robinson, and the point goes to Oakland City University. The Oaks are up 9-8. Momo Hampton back in for the Blue Raiders. Oaks with the serve. That's Frago City with the serve. Foster keeps it alive. Free went over. Well, you need one of those every once in a while, rolling right down the net. And Macy Knight will get the kill from Eleanor Stark, and it is 10-8. Oakland City. Fargo City with the serve once again. And that goes into the net. Pevchik with the attack error. Timeout, Lindsey Wilson. Oaks up 11-8 in set 4. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on dnccaa.com.
The value of champions character across all institutions is a message that we can all get behind.
The purpose behind Champions of Character is to have that student-athlete experience be one of growth.
Men's basketball on campus, we make sure that we give back with a smile and with a purpose.
Our goal as coaches is for our players to leave being better men, better husbands, better fathers, and better members in their community.
NAIA is Champions of Character.
Riley Springer back in the contest for the Blue Raiders. Fargo City continues with the serve with the Oaks up 11-8. They're down 2-1, trying to take this to a fifth. That's just out. Trying to get it to a fifth set, a race to 15. Rainick back in for the Blue Raiders. The serve. Riley Springer, young lady out of Castle High School, not far away from Oakland City here. Backcourt dig. As that holds on, and that was going to go to Abigail Vaughn. 12-9, Oakland City. Was a bad set by Springer. 12-9 the score. Fargo City will continue with the serve as we wipe some perspiration. For late September, a warm day in southwestern Indiana today. And these young ladies are going at it hard here tonight. Lindsey Wilson has pretty much been everything that we expected they would be tonight. As Libby Meringer will have the serve. She has done the job, the junior from Jasper, Indiana. 31 service aces on the year. But the point goes to Lindsey Wilson. And it is 12-10. Rayonik with the kill from Riley Springer. And you have the franchise Vishakovsky out for the Blue Raiders of Lindsey Wilson. Free ball over by Setting. Foster keeps it alive. Laycock puts it back over. That points to Oakland City. Foster, I believe it was Deshauna that got up there and got a piece of it. Tack air by Riona. It was a block by Eva Hammond and Deshauna Foster. And it is 13-10 Oakland City here in the fourth. Flago Seni continues her serve. Pardon me, no, that is Macy Knight to serve. Laycock digs it out. The fast pump over by Foster. Point, Mighty Oaks 14-10. Deshauna Foster taking that from Marley Laycock. Serving once again is Macy Knight for the Oaks. Backcourt dig. Stark with a finesse. Back over, Laycock gets under it. That was a good hit by Foster, but they get it back over. Reverse court. That point goes to Oakland City as Eleanor Stark bounced it off the Blue Raider. And it's 15-10 Oaks. This is the most momentum the Mighty Oaks have had the entire evening. Laycock gets a hold of it for Oakland City. That's a big wall. And a big point. As that was Garcia that got it. Jasek in for Oakland City. Tack air by Hammond. Pevchik and Garcia with the blocks. 15-11. Momo Hampton, the junior, with the serve. That's a good serve. At the service ace. That was a good serve by Hampton. Junior out of Napoleon, Michigan, makes it 15-12. Oakland City in the fourth. Hampton trying to get the Blue Raiders closer. Merringer. And perfect timing by the Blue Rivers Becco, the freshman out of Brazil. And that makes it 15-13. Hampton again with the serve. Laycock digs it out. Momo gets there and gets a piece of it. Merringer has it. Stark free ball over for the Oaks. Big wall. Stark getting a piece of it for Oakland City. Foster also there. 16-13 Oakland City University. Fargo City back in the contest for the Oaks. Tack air by Saka. That was Stark and Deshauna Foster with a block for the Oaks. I think that's Deering back there with the serve for the Oaks now. Freshman out of Evansville Wright High School. That's a pretty good block, but it goes out of bounds, and the point goes to the Blue Raiders. Layla Ho-Young comes in to serve. $14 service aces for her coming into tonight. Blue Raiders down by 2. Merringer with the set. Thrago Seti, powerful. The junior from Greece gets the point, and it's 17-14. Oakland City by 3, trying to get this to a 5th set. Oaks have the serve. Backcourt dig. Stark. Springer digs it out. Seti gets a piece. Merringer puts it into play. Seti again gets a piece. Volley continues, and the point goes to the Blue Raiders. Led up for just a second. And it's 17-15. Oakland City by 2. Brooke Robinson A freshman with the serve for the Blue Raiders. Vyshikowski got that kill, by the way, from Garcia. Robinson, 6 service aces. Oaks up by 2. And a pressure-packed Tuesday night event here at the Johnson Center. Stark gets it up, gets it back to Stark. Point's going to get, I thought it may be outside, not by much though. And it is 17-16. The Blue Raiders are back to within 1. Vaughn and Decker in for Oakland City. Blue Raiders with the serve, that is Garcia. Stark. They got by Vyshikowski. Vyshikowski gets it back. Doggone, she's good. Vyshikowski gets the kill. She had 225 of them coming into tonight, and that ties the match at 17. $17-all. Beautiful set by Decker. And the point goes to Oakland City University. Fragosetti gets the kill from Decker. Frago's having a nice night tonight. 18-17, Oaks back up by 1. Dug out by Seni. Comes back. No, not Seni. That is Macy Knight. Point goes to Oakland City, and it's 19-17. Here in set 4. Macy Knight, the senior out of Graybill, Illinois, with the serve. Deep dig there by Huyang. And the Blue Raiders answer with a point of their own. It is 19-18 as Hampton will come out of the ball game for the Blue Knights. 19-18, the serve. Dug out there by the Oaks. Staying in the neighborhood. No, they're going to give the point to Oakland City. They're going to say Pepchik was in the net. She'll come out of the ball game, and Momo Hampton is back in, and it's the Oaks up 20-18. Oakland City has the serve. $20-18 is the score. Oakland City by 2. Oaks have the serve. Coach Josh Kreiner discussing it with the officials, and I think they're looking to get a possible ruling on that one. And I would be surprised if it's overturned. And it is being explained to Coach Kreiner at the time. Lindsey Wilson coached by Josh Kreiner, assistant coach Ryan Floyd, grad assistant Trinity Crawford, and volunteer assistant Savannah Pippin. 20-18, the Oaks up by 2 here in the fourth set. Fragosetti has the serve. Timeout called by Lindsey Wilson. 2018 Oaks in the fourth. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on dnccaa.org. Drago Seni with the serve for the Mighty Oaks, up 20-18. Trying to get this to a fifth and final set. That's set up, and Foster gets it back over. Good jig by the Oaks. And that is out of bounds. And the point goes to Oakland City. 21 as our equipment's tough. 21-18 the score. Oak City has the serve, leading by 3. That's a service ace. Drago City makes it 22-18. The kill before by Abigail Vaughn from Decker. And it is 22-18. Drago trying to get it to 23. And that is set up. Oaks get the dig and put the block into the net. 23-18. The lead for Oakland City is at 5. City serving to get to match point for the Mighty Oaks. Oaks somehow keep it alive. Stark gets it over. And that will be tipped by the Oaks, and the point goes to the Blue Raiders. It is set point at 24-18 though. The Blue Raiders, Riley Springer, the young lady out of Castle High School, has the serve, trying to keep this set going for the Blue Raiders. That's a service error, and the Oaks win. Set 4, 25. Oh, this is set point. You know I get excited when they get close. 24-19. Well, they have an opportunity to serve for the set right here. Raonic in for Lindsey Wilson. Oaks have the serve, and this is set point coming up. That appears it's going to be Macy Knight. No, it's going to be Libby Maringer. Of course it's going to be Libby Maringer. 31 service aces. She's been the go-to. Maringer with the serve for the set victory for the Oaks. Dug out by Laycock. Libby with the set. Deshauna. It's up in the air. The free went over. Foster gets under it to Maringer. Point goes to Oakland City University. And they win the set 25-19. When we come back, the dash to 15. The winner of set 5 is the winner. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on DNCCAA.org. into set 5. The winner wins the match. Contest brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Uptown Huntingburg. Pizza for the pound and so much more. Tomorrow night, Raider Wednesday. Coach Scott Buning of the Southridge football team will be there. We'll start our program at 6:15. The public is invited. That great Gaslight Pizza buffet served. Mighty Oaks Monday returns next Monday. Will be cross country is what we're talking about. Plus, we'll also be joined by Oakland City University Athletic Director T. Ray Fletcher talking about the auction and about Oakland City University athletics as a whole. Kills. Ola Vishakowski with 17 for Oakland City. Sacco and Pevchik have 7 for Oakland City University. Hammond has 14. Thrago City has 6. Deshauna Foster with 6. Macy Knight with 5. Pevchik hitting .333 for Lindsey Wilson, while Libby Merringer hitting at .375 for Oakland City. Assist 36 for Riley Springer for Lindsey Wilson. Oakland City, Ella Decker with 16, Libby Merringer with 14. Service aces, Layla Huyang with 4 for Lindsey Wilson, while Macy Knight and Eva Hammond have 3. Thrago City has 2 for Oakland City. Pevchik with 10 blocks for Lindsey Wilson. Macy Knight has 5 for Oakland City. Diggs, 22 for Momo Hampton for Lindsey Wilson. Marley Laycock has 18. Eleanor Stark 13. Jana Jasek has 10 for Oakland City. Points. Vishakowski's been a monster out there for the Blue Raiders. 21.5 points. Eva Hammond has 17.5 points for Oakland City. The 5th and final set is ready to begin for Lindsey, Pevchik, Fernandez, Garcia, Rayonik, Hampton, Gonzalez, and Vishakowski for Oakland City. Hammond, Merringer, Foster, Stark, Knight, and Marley Laycock. Oaks have the serve. Merringer starting things off. Backcourt, it goes over. Laycock somehow gets under that. Comes back. Point goes to Oakland City University. Macy Knight getting a piece of that, going off of Gonzalez, and it is 1-0. Oakland City on the sprint to 15. Knight from Merringer officially. That's a service ace. It's 2-0. Oaks are up 2-0 here in the 5th and final set. Merringer had 31 service aces coming in. You can add another one right there. The junior from Jasper, and this place is rocking right now. Momo Hampton with the dig. Oaks keep it alive. Merringer, and it comes back in. Works back, free ball, over, point! Goes to Oakland City. An error of communication between Rayonik and Becho, and it's 3-0 Oaks. I love it when this is one heck of a venue when this place gets rocking. Point goes to Lindsey Wilson. They're on the board. It's 3-1. Lindsey Wilson winning the first set, 25-22. The second set, they won 25-17. Oakland City, the third set, 27-25. And the fourth set, 25-19. Up 3-1 here in set 5. As Vishakowski has the serve. High in the air, and being patient for the second hit was Rayonik of Lindsey Wilson, and it's 3-2. Vishakowski has the serve for Lindsey Wilson. 23 service aces coming in to tonight. 263.5 total points for her. And the point goes to Lindsey Wilson. That's going to be a service ace for Vishakowski. And we're tied at 3. Wyszykowski is a 5'9" senior outside hitter from Weglarov in Poland. 3-3. Oakland City against Lindsey Wilson from Columbia, Kentucky. Merringer, point! Goes to Oakland City. They're up 4-3. Eva Hammond with the kill from Libby Merringer. And the Oaks are up by a point. Macy Knight, the 5'10" senior from Grayville, Illinois, has the serve. Knight with the serve. Hammond to Hampton with the dig. DeFoster. Stark. Dug out by Wyszykowski. Oaks trying to keep it alive. Laycock gets it over to Wyszykowski. And finally coming up with the point, Garcia, Petra Garcia, the grad student from Argentina. And we're knotted up at 4. Momo Hampton has the serve for Lindsey Wilson. Hampton 21 service aces for the year. And a chance for the Blue Raiders to take their first lead in the 5th set. Wiping off some perspiration again. I don't think it's going to hurt any of these young ladies to get a breath here, as Momo Hampton has the serve. Laycock digs it out. Point's going to go to Oakland City, double hit for the Blue Raiders. Laycock will come out of the match. Franco Seni will come in. Oakland City University has the serve. That is Deering. Ashley Deering, the freshman from Evansville, Rights. Good serve right over the net. Point goes to Oakland City, and it's 6-4. Attack air by Petra Fernandez Garcia. The block by Hammond and Seni. 6-4 Oaks. Deering with the serve. Oh, they kept it up. No, they didn't. I thought it may have hit the floor there. Point goes to the Blue Raiders. In for the Blue Raiders is Layla Hu Young. And she's going to serve, and she is a good one. The kill by Saka from Goncalves. Merringer sets it up. That's right down the line. The point goes to Oakland City. Eva Hammond with the kill, the assist to Libby Merringer. And it's 7-5 Oakland City University. Oaks have the serve. Up by 2. That's out. That's out. Point to the Oaks. Attack air by Petra Fernandez Garcia. That puts us at the halfway point of set 5. And we'll take a quick break. The winner of this set wins the match. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on the NCCAA. We are back, 8-5 Oaks. They switch sides. The Oaks would knock off one of the top teams in the country with this. And the Blue Raiders are good. They come back That was Garcia with a kill from Goncalves. And it is 8-6 now. The Oakland City lead is at 2. Serve goes to Lindsey Wilson. Swear with the serve. Service error by Swear. Point to Oakland City, and it's 9-6. In for the Oaks, Macy Knight. For Jasek. The serve to Eleanor Stark, the junior out of St. Louis. Good move there by the Blue Raiders. The quick kill by Goncalves from Hu Young makes it 9-7. Serve goes back to the Blue Raiders. Brooke Robinson, the freshman from Las Casas, Tennessee. 6 service aces for her. Laycock gets a hold of it. Volley continues. That goes in the net. And it's 10-7 Mighty Oaks. Attack air by Brooke Robinson. Timeout call, Lindsey Wilson. Oaks trying to upset one of the top teams in the country. They're up 10-7 in the 5th. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on theNCCAA.org. We're back. Gaslight Pizza and Grill. Tomorrow night, Scott Buning and the football team. We'll talk cross country Monday. A special Mighty Oak Monday at 6:30. Also, T. Ray Fletcher, the AD, joining us to talk about the athletic office. This place is nuts. Frago Setti serving. The junior from Greece. Pretty good camera person, too. Dug out by Setti. Volley continues. Quick one over. Dug out. Free one over. Dug out by Setti again. Deshauna Foster. Free one over. Goes back. The kill by Abigail Vaughn. And it is 11-7, Mighty Oaks. Frago Setti with the serve. Oaks are up by 4. They would come back to take the last 3 sets and win this one, as they had not blown the whistle yet. But Lindsey Wilson took set 1, 25-22. The second one, 25-17. Oakland City bounced back, took set 3, 27-25. The fourth, 25-19. And they're up 11-7 here in the 5th. Frago Setti with the serve. That's out of bounds. Point goes to the Oaks. It's 12-7. Oakland City. Blue Raiders call a timeout. The Oaks up by 5. They win this set, they win the match. You're watching your dedicated Oakland City University channel on the NCCAA.org. Sophia Pevchik in for Lindsey Wilson. Thrago City with the serve. Deshauna Foster, they're going to say she was in the net. Allison Mormon's going to ask for an explanation there, but it is 12-8. Rayote coming in for Lindsey Wilson. 12-8 the score. Blue Raiders to serve. Oaks advantage down to 4. They need to get to 15. Vishakowski gets the kill. That's a service error. And it's 13-8. The Oaks will serve to get this to match point. Libby Maringer coming in to serve. One of the best servers in the country. 31 service aces coming in. 13-8 Oaks. That's a service ace. And the Mighty Oaks are up to set and match point. Libby Maringer serving for the set and for the match. Tell you what, they get this point, Johnson Center's going to go nuts. Maringer, the serve. Laycock underneath it. Maringer sets it up. Cross court. Volley continues. That's out of bounds. Set and match. Go to Oakland City University. One of the top teams in the country. 16-4 the Blue Raiders. And Oakland City knocks them off. It was Lindsey Wilson taking the first two sets, 25-22, 25-17. Oakland City came back, took set 3, 27-25, set 4, 25-19, and set 5, 15-8. Let's look at our stats for tonight. The team stats. Lindsey Wilson, 81 points. Oakland City, 65. Kills, 54-46. Lindsey Wilson with the advantage there. And they're having some party here tonight as they're right here in front of us. And that is what I call some kind of a win. As let's get back to the points. Kills 54-46, Lindsey Wilson. Attack airs. Oakland City 28, Lindsey Wilson 31. Total attacks, Oakland City 183, Lindsey Wilson 182. Hitting percentage, the Oaks at 98. The Blue Raiders at 126. Assists, 49-42 Blue Raiders. Each team had 10 service aces as they are partying here. And service errors, 14-9, Lindsey Wilson. Solo blocks, each team with 3. Block assists, 28 for Lindsey Wilson, 12 for Oakland City. Oakland City had a block error. Lindsey Wilson didn't have any. Diggs, 91 for Lindsey Wilson, 89 for Oakland City. Total block, 17 for Lindsey Wilson, 9 for Oakland City. Each team had 10 reception errors. There were no ball handling errors. As we go to leaders on the night, as we look at kills for Lindsey Wilson, Ola Fishikowski with 19, Beltran Saka with 8, Sophia Pevchik had 7, and Akisa with 6. For Oakland City, Eva Hammond, a monster night with 16. Thrago City had 7. Deshauna Foster with 6. Macy Knight with 6. For hitting percentage, Luza Goncalves had a .500 hitting percentage for Lindsey Wilson. Pevchik at .333, Vyshikowski at .250, and Akisa at .200. For Oakland City University, Libby Merringer .375, Abigail Vaughn at .286, Deshauna Foster at .250, and Macy Knight at .190. Assist, Lindsey Wilson, Riley Springer .36, Ola Vyshikowski with 5, Luis Goncalves with 5, and Momo Hampton with 1. Oakland City, Ella Decker had 20 assists. Libby Merringer 14. Kylie Hossman had 5, and Marley Laycock had 2. For service aces, Layla Huyang, we'll get to Libby in a little bit. Layla Huyang with 4, Momo Hampton with 2, Ola Vyshikowski with 2, and Riley Springer with 1. For Oakland City, Macy Knight, Eva Hammond, and Macy Knight and Eva Hammond with 3. Frago City and Libby Merringer had 2, including the game winner. Total blocks, Pevchik had 10 for Lindsey Wilson. Vyshikowski had 6. Saka with 5. Rayonik with 5. For Oakland City, Deshauna Foster with 5. Frago City with 3. Eva Hammond with 2. And Abigail Vaughn with 2. Diggs, Momo Hampton, 23 for Lindsey Wilson. Olive Vyshikowski with 18. Layla Huyang with 9. Brooke Robinson with 8. For Oakland City, the freshman Marley Laycock with 20. Eleanor Stark had 14. Jana Jasek had 10. And Frago City had 7. Points, Vyshikowski, a monster night for Lindsey Wilson. 24.5 points. Pevchik with 12. Saka with 11 and Rayonik with 9. For Oakland City, Eva Hammond had 20. Macy Knight 10.5. Deshauna Foster 9.5, and Frago City 9.5. Oakland City goes to 9-8 with the win. The Blue Raiders from Columbia, Kentucky go to 16-5 with the loss. As always, a big thank you to the Gaslight Pizza and Grill, our sponsor. Raider Wednesday tomorrow night with Scott Buning and the football team. Next Monday, a Mighty Oak Monday with cross country and also athletic director T. Ray Fletcher. For the producer, the best producer director in the business, without a doubt, my good buddy David Hose. This is Walt Ferber saying so long. A huge win for the Mighty Oaks team tonight. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on dnccaa.org.